Hi there guys, Chart with Bart going to check in on Bitcoin, Ethereum and the dollar index for now. So starting on the 2 weekly time frame, still bullish on a 7 of 9, so momentum has not yet faded on the 2 weekly time frame. Weekly time frame on a 6 of 9, so no stopping for the bulls as per TD indicator. So 2 weekly, weekly time frame still very much bullish. The 5-day time frame on a 7 of 9 and the 3-day time frame on a 7 of 9. So at least I would say on the 3-day time frame we have this candle still 2 days, and then the next two candles that should be 6 days, so around 8 more days of potential upside. So next week should be a bullish week according to the TD sequential daily time frame on a 9. So we need to see the daily time frame to consolidate and then have a move upwards to reset the daily momentum to the upside. This would align with the 3-day time frame bullish momentum to the upside. 12-hour time frame. Let's wait for the TD. There it is. So healthy consolidation for the bulls. You can call this a daily bull flag if you want. So healthy move up and then sideways consolidation. So bulls are looking very strong on the 12-hour and daily time frame. We need to see a 9 as we have it right now, and then you would wait on the 12-hour time frame for a green 1 and then a green 2 to enter your long position, as the macro term time frames are still very much bullish. So we're waiting for a break on Bitcoin on the daily and 12-hour time frame. 6-hour time frame, tightening equilibrium pattern. So no red flags for the bulls, holding support, still 6-hour higher lows, and then the 4-hour time frame has my interest. So as we see, we have our clear equilibrium pattern, which is in my opinion likely to break later on today. So bulls are looking for a move up towards potential 45,000 as our next psychological target. So 4-hour time frame, tightening range, still very much bullish. 1-hour time frame, I entered a position right here. So my stop loss currently on the 1-hour time frame would be a loss of the 1-hour higher low and then a break of the potential bullish equilibrium pattern. So I'm waiting for continuation on Bitcoin. I'll most likely add on the 1-hour time frame when the price closes above the 41,450 range. So if I were to be in any long positions, I would use this low as my potential stop loss. So that's 40,735, and I would add to my bullish long position once this 4-hour equilibrium breaks, and that would be above 41,406. So that's the line in the sand for the bears, and that's the line in the sand for the bulls to exit their position. So tightening range, not much to see. And then we'll go into Ethereum. So Ethereum clear break on the daily time frame will go from the weekly, so still on a 5 of 9, looking to break the all-time highs. Bullish momentum still looking strong on Ethereum. 3-day time frame on a 5 of 9, so no red flags for the bulls on the macro term time frames. The daily time frame is looking good. As I said in our previous video, we were waiting for a daily close with a green 2 above a green 1 above the highs of B9. So currently we are in the bullish trade and we're looking for at least 3 days more upside until we reach a P9, so a potential retest of the all-time highs at the upper risk line and then some consolidation and potentially a move upwards. But daily time frame on Ethereum is very much looking bullish. 12-hour time frame P9, so no consolidation, no price flipping, straight into continuation. Green 2 close above a green 1 above the highs of P9, so long entry on the 12-hour and the daily time frame confirmed right here. So momentum is looking strong for at least 2 more days. 6-hour time frame, we had our tightening range, we had the upper risk line, and then we broke, so momentum should be to the upside. 4-hour time frame, as we said in our previous video, we had the same scenario that we have right here. So bulls are grinding towards the 4-hour upper risk line, no closes below, and once it broke, bullish momentum went to the upside. Same story on the 4-hour time frame, risk line, and then bulls were grinding the risk line, and now we have closed above the upper risk line of 1,284. So bulls are looking strong. It all depends on what Bitcoin is about to do. So if Bitcoin were to break the 4-hour equilibrium bearish with a loss of the support right here, then I don't expect Bitcoin to follow, Ethereum to follow, excuse me. So we are waiting for the 4-hour tightening range for Bitcoin to dictate whether Ethereum has enough momentum to break or at least test the all-time highs. So why did we pick Ethereum yesterday? It was based on the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. So daily time frame, huge bullish move, breaking a lot of resistances, but needed a higher low on the daily time frame. Let's zoom into the 12-hour, same story. So the 1-hour time frame is looking good on Ethereum Bitcoin. If you use a little bit of Elliott wave, you can say this is our 1, 2, and then most likely this or this could be our 3, 4, and 5. So we have a one impulsive move from the bottom to the upside, and then we were looking for a healthy consolidation. So we would be looking for an ABC corrective pattern down, 5 waves coming down, and then you can always take your Fibonacci tool, take it from the bottom, and then drag it towards the top. Let's set this correctly. And then bulls ideally wanted to look for a retracement of the 50 zone or the 618. I was watching for the 618, so I didn't get in. So I didn't flip my Bitcoin positions to Ethereum. I was waiting for a 618, but the 50 held on a potential double bottom. And if we zoom into the 4-hour time frame, so double bottom held, and then the bull set a higher low, and then we are breaking to the upside. 4-hour TD resistance is in the way, but it's looking good for continuation. 1-hour time frame, TD resistance printed down, TD support up. So 1-hour time frame, no red flags for the bulls on the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. We're just waiting to see. The 4-hour time frame has my interest on Bitcoin. If this were to break bearish, I would exit my Ethereum USD positions. So the DXY index weekly time frame still bearish on a P9, but this is a little bit of a hammer candle, so I would expect a little bit of consolidation before bearish continuation towards the lows. 3-day time frame, not much to see. Momentum did get slowed down with a little bit of a price flip right here on the 3-day time frame. Daily time frame on a P9, so most likely a lower high bounce to cool off a little bit of bearish momentum, and then further downside. So Bitcoin bulls ideally don't want to see a green 2 closing above a green 1 above the lows of P9. So that would indicate that a dollar index has more momentum to the upside. But for now, I'm still expecting a lower high on the daily time frame and then a fade back to lower lows. 12-hour time frame on a 4 of 9, but I'm not expecting the 12-hour time frame to reach DTD resistance up at 91. I'm expecting a slow, little bit of a grind up, but then a fade back to lower lows. 6-hour time frame is testing TD resistance, so we'll see if the 6-hour time frame is able to close above TD resistance. So if the 6-hour time frame closes above TD resistance, I would be a little bit cautious, and then I would look for the daily time frame to not close above TD resistance. The daily time frame and 6-hour time frame are interesting to me. I'm hoping that the daily time frame doesn't close above TD resistance and set up the green 2 above a green 1 for a long entry on the dollar index. So that would indicate that Bitcoin is likely to have some weekly consolidation if that were to happen. 4-hour time frame, not testing TD resistance. So as we can see, it held, and then it printed down. So I'm expecting the 4-hour time frame to potentially have topped out. Same with the 6-hour time frame at TD resistance, and that would be good for the continuation for the Bitcoin USD bulls. So for now, keep an eye on the 4 and 6-hour equilibrium pattern on Bitcoin, as well as the uh, daily bull flag or sideways action, whatever you want to call it, and then for Ethereum to lead the way and potentially break the all-time highs. So good luck trading, guys. Bye.